Welcome to Spiritual Mystic. I'm Katrina, and this is your oracle reading for February the 13th, 2018. The card for today is the frequency of emerald green, but it's also sovereignty. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that word. Because of my Appalachian country accent, there are some words I just cannot say quite right. The meaning of this card is self-nurturance, sanctuary, renewal, peace, balance, sustenance, and abundance. Green traditionally is associated with two concepts. The first is healing. I am honestly not completely aware or sure of how we started to associate healing with green. Maybe because in the spring, as everything goes from dank, dark, brown, and dead looking, it brings forth the little tiny green buds, and then the green leaves, and the grass goes from brown to green, and the flowers start to shoot up through the earth with their green stalks. And we think of the earth as coming back to life, i.e., it has healed from the long winter of deep sleep and regeneration. Green also is associated with abundance. Emeralds, and I really like emeralds. They're nice, but money's green. At least American money is green. I'm sure other currencies have at least some green in them, but our American money, we think of greenbacks. We're thinking of green. The message really, though, is nurture yourself. Whatever that means. We each have within us, sovereignty is a combination of two polar opposites. Sovereignty internally, we each have male and female aspects. We all carry male and female hormones. It's just that women have like a higher percentage of female hormones as they do a much lesser amount of male hormones, and then men have a great deal of male hormones and very, very little female hormones. That's actually what gives us the basic differences that we think of, whereas women's voices are different. Those are hormonal things usually. We don't have facial hair. We don't have hair on our chest. We have not as much hair on our legs. Those are the things that come from the hormones, male, female. But we have male and female energies inside of us, receptive and projecting or emoting. Men emote, they project. Women receive, we bring in. That's obvious, those two things. But there's an internal process as well. We tend to get out of balance, especially when women feel like we have to fight back. Our fighting back is so misunderstood because it seems out of balance or out of sync. It's not in sovereignty with what people generally think of as being feminine. I don't really believe that we have to project femininity or masculinity, but they see women as nurturing and loving and giving and being able to be receptive to that from others. So when we fight back, they make jokes and they misdiagnose or misdescribe this as, oh, we've gone crazy, or it's that time of the month. No, they just cannot see the feminine as being angry and fighting back. By the same token, when men become soft and gentle and maybe they break down and cry, well, that's not masculine. Men don't cry. That's because the masculine has been perceived as this strong, unfeeling being, so it seems out of balance or it's misdescribed or made fun of when they see a man cry. Sovereignty through the power of green is when we balance the male and female inside of ourselves, but we also balance the male and female in a relationship. That's very hard to do, especially in today's world where women are struggling to change their roles in partnerships and marriages and intimate relationships with men, even with other women. We're transforming and we're changing and we're evolving, and we feel out of balance because we don't have our sea legs yet. We haven't found our footing yet. I also want to say, as I say with almost all the color cards that I pull in this deck, if you see this color green and it evokes an emotional reaction or even a physical reaction anywhere in your body, then that is probably the color of that chakra. I am more than happy to help you identify the unique colors of your individual chakras. If you want help with this or any of the other services that I offer, the link for my website is on this video, and I will see you tomorrow.